Hey, I'm Titus Bank, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hey guys, it's Gracie from The Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Titus Bank. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad to be talking to you.
I'm glad to be talking to you.
Yeah, getting into the questions, what made you want to get into music?
Uh, it's it's pretty much everyone in my family just started picking up instruments and stuff. My parents never put us into music lessons or anything, so people were just my family members were just buying guitars and different instruments, and so they'd be laying around the house, and I just like see a guitar, and I'm like, just pick it up and just pretend to play it, and then eventually I just like taught myself how to play, and yeah, and that's how I started, and then I started playing in high school and all that stuff, and I was like, oh, I could actually do this for possibly a living. I would struggle and hate myself, but I could do this. So yeah.
I mean, how has it been starting out kind of in the music industry for you?
I've been super fortunate because I'm from a small town in Canada, and I moved out to like the bigger city, like closest to me, biggest, Vancouver, and just started like grinding. I just like one year I wrote like 185 songs and like put them all on YouTube and just like was like, I don't know. And I was just like being as creative as I can. And thankfully, like I had a few local people here who were in band stuff, like be like, oh, hey, this is cool what you're doing. Like, and so that's how I met my manager and like started building a team around me. And so I've been super fortunate to like have people help me out. And so it's been good. Yeah.
I mean, you've obviously been in music for a while. Do you have a favorite musical memory?
It's probably just like I love songwriting. Like that's why I do music is to songwrite. Like I love being an artist and stuff and performing and all that is like incredible. Um, but favorite musical memory is probably like something to do with songwriting. So I'm like, I have a single coming out actually tomorrow, which is May 13th. I do, yeah, check it out, scream that. And we were writing, we sat down to write a song from scratch kind of thing. And we were like struggling for like 4 hours. And it's just like those are like the most brutal times because sometimes the inspiration just hits you. Sometimes it just takes a while. And we're like struggling for like 4 hours. So we go out and like I don't even know what we got, like just some random food from like Safeway or something. And we came back and I tuned my guitar down to some open tuning that I always feel inspired by. And then I just played like doom doo doo and and like just sang like I do yeah. And we were like, huh. And just like immediately we're like, go, 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 go. And we just started writing this song. We're like, let's get the chorus kind of thing. And we just started laying it down. And like what we laid down that day is what is the single today. And it's just like, I don't know, such an explosive moment of creativity. So good.
I mean, yeah, as you said, you have a single coming out. By the time this is out, it'll be released. How are you feeling about that release?
Dude, I'm so excited. Like, I don't know. I feels like I've been working on, I don't know, like all my friends and family and everyone, they're like, Titus, like, how's it going? How's your music stuff going? I'm like, just wait. Like I'm writing, like I've been writing as many songs as I can so that I can like start putting out like the greatest songs that I can produce or I can make or I can, I don't know, collaborate with. So like, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Like the stuff that's coming out is gonna be like wild. So
I mean, you said you've written a lot of songs. How'd you decide that this was gonna be the next release?
it's the one of the best one, one of the better ones. Because like, I don't know, like I'm sure you know, like I see like you do a lot like of interviews and like you are like I can tell that you grind and like it's just it's impressive. And so like
Thank you.
because because I if you go on my YouTube channel, like I have them like hidden right now, but like I have probably like 60 covers and like yeah, like almost 200 original songs, like just like in different playlists and stuff now because it got a little messy for me. But that's the same thing with songwriting. You write like 200 songs and like maybe 10 are like incredible songs, and it is what it is. Like I think Sam Smith did that. Like I don't know like how many he wrote, but like one album, like he wrote like 100 songs and then the 8 songs ended up on the album. So it's like you know when you have like a good song.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we found you on TikTok. What was that like kind of posting for the first time?
It's like I don't know. I'm not that old. I'm like 24, but I feel like a boomer. Like it's just I don't know. You're relearning so many things. I didn't realize how slow I talked. Like my
Really?
manager kept being like, dude, like talk faster. Like my video, like the early TikToks, I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? And now I'm like, hey, so in 2017, I wrote 100 times, just like going as
Gotta
fast as I
get to the
can.
point.
I'm like, I got the ring light. I'm like trying to do trends and stuff. I don't know. I'm still learning and trying to figure it out. And I've only had like one TikTok to kind of do okay. So I'm by no means a TikTok expert, but I don't know, it's exciting and it's weird because in the world we're living in, like pandemic world, like the only thing you can really do as a musician is become like an influencer. Like it's so weird, but I'm down for it. And then when this is all up, I'm gonna tour and like do normal musicians things, and it's gonna be sweet.
What's something that you miss about like live music? Because I know it's not happening with COVID right now.
No, yeah, and yeah, I know like a lot of friends of mine are like planning tours for like but like next year kind of thing, and it's just like, oh man, I didn't think. Well, I like let me just say like I was gonna put this music out like 2020 summer, and then the pandemic happened. We're like, oh crap, like what do we do? Let's I guess postpone because it's only gonna take a year. And then we're like, oh, we're still in pandemic. Okay, let's just plan to put music out. Like people are putting music out now, but as for like live music and playing, I don't know, man. There's just something about getting on stage and playing your music and just like feeling the energy of everyone in the room. Like I miss playing live, but I also miss like writing with other people in the room. Like I've tried to do these Zoom writing sessions and stuff, and I'm like, it's hard because you can't feel like the energy of people. Like you can't like tell how someone's feeling, and you can't like collaborate as easy. And I don't know. It's gonna be such a good time. Like every musician is gonna be so stoked when they can eventually just like play live again. I'm so excited.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, talking more about your music, how do you tend to find inspiration for your songs?
I guess it depends. When I was writing as much as I could, like every day, like I did what like I just called like forced inspiration. Like you just like, all right, let's go to Google, just search like just try and find some cool art or something like that. Like I look up these like Japanese artists and stuff like that. And just be like, all right, what is the story they were trying to tell? Like how can I like write a song about that? But now I'm kind of like I'm trying to just be like, oh, do I have a song like to sing right now? Like if I play a chord right now, like do I have a melody that's just gonna come out? And if not, like I'm sure I have a million other things to do until a creative inspiration happens. I don't know which one is the right one to do. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. Like writing is the greatest thing. Just being creative is the greatest thing. Like this thing never existed and now it exists. But,
Mhm. I
yeah.
mean, have you personally seen yourself and your music evolve throughout the years?
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird because I mean that evolves and like what I'm listening to evolves. Like when I was younger, I used to only listen to like metal music, like screamo and like alt rock, kind of like alt pop stuff and whatnot. And now I listen to like everything because I'm like consume like there's a good song in every musical genre and stuff. So I used to be writing like well when I started writing I kind of moved on from the screamo era, but I was more into indie music. So I was writing super weird indie music and stuff, and then that like went to like folksy, like acoustic, just like very singer songwriter. And then now I've just like I'm like, oh, I just want to make like really cool like pop music. So I'm like, I'm sure later on I'll just be making something like totally different. But like right now, yeah, I've definitely seen a huge evolution. It's exciting.
I mean, this is more of a fun question for you, but if you could describe yourself and your music in 2 to 3 words, what do you think they would be?
2 to 3 words. Okay. Myself and my music in 2 to 3 words. Wild vibes. Boom.
Wow.
Just easy wild vibes. Even though that's not true at all, but that's the energy that I'm gonna manifest that.
Okay, you're gonna come
That's
back to this
that's
interview and
what
be like,
yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, next interview, I'm like, dude, did you hear that latest song? Like, it was almost too wild and there was too many vibes. It was,
I'm gonna hold it to you.
hey, do it next time.
I mean, talking about your future, do you have any dream collaborations you would want to see?
There are some that I'm just like, I don't know if it would work, but Dua Lipa, if you're listening, hit me up. I think we can do something really amazing, and it would just be wild vibes. So yeah, Dua Lipa, dude, she's probably my like favorite like pop artist right now. She's just so good. But I don't know, Joji, people like that, like anyone on 88 Rising. Yeah. So
I mean, talking about other artists, do you have a favorite song at the moment?
dude, I just gotta go with my homies, my boys, the people I wrote I do yeah with. Valley, like 1999. You gotta bop that. That's like the TikTok. That's the
Mhm.
indie pop TikTok anthem right now.
It's such a good song.
It's a good song. When I saw that they were like popping off like that, I was like, oh, they got their TikTok moment. Very good. Good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. My last question for you. Our website is all about up and coming artists. Do you have anyone that you would want to recommend to others?
Oh man, like not necessarily up and coming in like I guess like the local scene and like Canadian scene and stuff like that. But I'm upset. I wrote with him once. Everyone needs to check out Luca Fogal. It's like how's it spelled? Luca Fogale. Luca Fogal. Dude, I'm just like I wrote with him once. We made like some cool track, but yeah, I'm obsessed with his album. His music is so good.
Yeah, we'll definitely check him out. Thank you so much for doing this interview. It was so great to talk to you and get to know you better.
Yeah, no, let's do this again. Next single drop.